Good morning, my dearest friends! How are you today? Today is Wednesday at maulan na naman dito sa Davao City. Di ko na nga matanto kung anong climate na meron kami. Halos ulan na ng ulan. Pero may bagyo yata. Bagyo daw na dumarating. But anyway, today I'd like to talk about bittermelon or ampalaya. Kasi mahilig akong kumain ng ampalaya. Madahon o mabunga. Masarap isahog sa mongo, di ba? Pwede ring salad. Yung tops ng ampalaya, lagyan, i-blanch mo lang, tapos lagyan mo ng kamatis, sibuyas, yan, konting asin or patis. Sarap na. Lalo na pag ulam mo adobo or lechon. Pampawala ng pampawala ng umay. So let's talk about bittermelon or ampalaya. Here are the 6 benefits of bittermelon or bitter gourd and its extract. I will read this. Number 1, packs several important nutrients. Bittermelon is a great source of several key nutrients. Can help reduce blood sugar. May help cancer-fighting properties, could decrease cholesterol levels, may aid in weight loss, versatile and delicious. Commonly asked questions about bittermelon. Number 1, does bittermelon affect the kidneys? The answer here is Tarantilla fruit extract or bittermelon. A single dose has not any significant adverse effects on renal function and structure. Long-term consumption for 7 days can cause some complications in kidney issue and its function. So another question, can you take bittermelon every day? Dosing. Bittermelon has most often been used by adults in doses of 0.5 to 12 grams by mouth daily or up to 16 weeks. Speak with a healthcare provider to find out what dose might be best for specific condition. Is bittermelon poisonous? Bittermelon isn't poisonous. Bittermelon, a tropical fruit known by several names including bitter gourd and wild cucumber, could be effective in controlling certain diseases. Okay, how much bittermelon should I take daily? Anyone considering taking bittermelon alongside their diabetes treatment should consume no more than 50 to 100 milliliters daily of juice, about 2 to 3 ounces throughout the day. 1 small bittermelon per day. Okay, 1 small bittermelon per day. Is bittermelon good for liver? Bitter gourd or bittermelon is liver friendly and detoxifies. It boosts liver enzymes and is a good cure for hangover, as reduces alcohol deposits on the liver. The bladder and the gut also benefit from consuming Karela or bitter gourd. Another name for bitter gourd is Karela. Why bitter gourd should not be eaten at night? Bitter gourd works mostly on the spleen, stomach, and heat toxins and stagnation of food in the digestive system. Bittermelon is slightly acidic, and if consumed at night, it may delay the process of digestion when the body is inactive. What is the best way to eat bitter melon? Another question. Bitter melon has a sharp flavor that works well in many dishes. To prepare it, start by washing the fruit and cutting it lengthwise. Then use a utensil to scoop out the seeds from the center and cut the fruit into thin slices. Bitter melon can be enjoyed raw or cooked in various recipes. Is bitter melon good for high blood pressure? Well, consumption of bitter gourd juice helps in naturally reducing blood pressure. Therefore, people suffering from high blood pressure are always advised to consume the juice regularly. Bitter melon is best. The best bitter melons are smaller in size with firm flesh because the larger it grows, the more present those bitter compounds are. Though the large, fresh seeds are edible, most cooks scoop away the seeds due to their additional astringency. Who eats bitter melon? Number one eater of bitter melon are Chinese. The two major varieties are the Chinese smooth skin and the Indian bumpy skin. Food uses bitter melon is very common in Asian and Indian dishes. Chinese cooking bitter melon is usually stir-fried with pork, used in soups, and consumed as a tea, spices, and prepared by cooking in oil. Can you eat the seeds of bitter melon? The seeds and core are edible and can be cooked along with the bitter melon pieces if desired. Is ripe bitter melon safe to eat? Yes, it is edible. Bitter melon is widely used for the treatment of diabetes. Recent research reports suggest that bitter melon extracts may ameliorate high-fat diet-induced obesity and hyperlipidemia in animal model. Most findings related to obesity and hyperlipidemia also showed that the plant extracts may modulate fat metabolizing kinases such as AMPKs, genes, and nuclear factors like PPARs, LXRs, and PGC1 in liver and skeletal muscle, affected adipocyte differentiation, while several review papers suggested anti-diabetic mechanism and various pharmaceutical effects of the plant and emphasize its efficacy and safety aspects. Therefore, the present review aims to describe the effect of bitter melon extracts on various parameters of metabolic syndrome, obesity, and related cardiovascular complications. Over this review, we'll also find out the plausible mechanisms responsible for anti-obesity and hypolipidemic effects of the plant based on available information. Bitter melon overview and traditional uses. Bitter melon is a climbing shrub cultivated mainly in Bangladesh, India, China, and Korea, mostly in Asian countries. The plant grows in tropical areas of Amazon, East Africa, and Caribbean. It belongs to family Cucurbitaceae, and the scientific name is Momordica charantia. Two varieties of the plant are found in Bangladesh, while the small-sized one is locally called uche, and the large-sized one is locally known as corolla. However, some other wild-type African species are also found in the country that include M. balsamina, L. M. foetida, etc. Bitter melon fruits are taken as culinary vegetable in Bangladesh and in Indian subcontinent. It is also used as traditional medical plant for the treatment of various diseases in Bangladesh, as well as other developing countries like Brazil, China, Colombia, Cuba, Ghana, Haiti, India, Mexico, Malaya, Nicaragua, Panama, and Peru. Perhaps the most common traditional use of the plant is to treat diabetes in different countries around the globe. It's also used for treatment of various other pathological conditions such as dysmenorrhea, eczema, emmenagogue, galactugogue or emmenagogue, galactugogue, goat, jaundice, kidney, leprosy, leukorrhea, piles, pneumonia, cirrhosis, rheumatism, scabies. Momordica tarantia are also documented to possess abortifacient, anthelmintic, contraceptive, antimalarial, and laxative properties. Fruits of different variety of Momordica tarantia are available in Bangladesh. Upper left one is commonly known as the corolla and right one is uche. Yung kinakain ko pala na wild na maliit is uche. Yung malalaki konti pero wild pa rin ang itsura is called the Momordica tarantia. Okay. Chemical constituents isolated from bitter melon. Momordica tarantia contains a number of chemical substances including nutritionally important vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, and many other phytochemicals. That is glycosides, saponins, phenolic constituents, fixed oils, alkaloids, reducing sugars, resins, and free acids. The immature fruits are also good source of vitamin C and also provide vitamin A, phosphorus, and iron. Depending on the characteristics nature of the isolated compound, they can be divided into several groups such as phenolic and flavonoid compounds, cucurbitane type triterpene glycoside, oleanine type tripertine, saponins, and insulin-like peptides. So hanggang doon na lang yung aking topic about the bitter melon or the bitter gourd. Okay? Thank you for watching. So yung mga mahilig kumain ng ampalaya dyan or bitter melon, well, it's good naman, di ba? So, hindi lang masyado kumain kung, lalo na pag pregnant siguro. Kasi, pait eh. That's all for today's video. See you on my next one. Thank you for watching. God bless. Keep smiling. Bye.